How's the transition been for you coming out here this spring with a new coaching staff, new team?
It's been good. There's definitely been like some growing pains, just things that you gotta like break old habits and kind of get used to doing things how they want you to do it. But I like the transition. It's been good.
What would you say is the biggest thing you've had to change?
Just like technique. Technique is different the way Coach Vince asked me to do it and the way I was asked to do it before. So just trying to be coachable and just work on it every day as much as I can.
How's your role kind of changed with the 3-4, if at all?
Everybody plays everything now. Like before, everybody would kind of play like two positions maybe, but like everybody knows if you're playing on the line, you know every position on the line. That's how it goes.
So you're all kind of interchangeable, can move around?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. What about just kind of the mentality, the mindset of this defense? Are you guys maybe a little bit more in attack mode than last year?
I'd definitely say we're coached a lot more aggressively as a defensive line. He emphasizes violence a lot. Violence is like one of the big coaching points of his. So I would say it's definitely more of an attack mentality.
When Chip Kelly was at Oregon, they led the nation in forced turnovers his 4 years. Is there anything about the way he likes to coach and his assistants like to coach that you think kind of leads itself to takeaways and maybe being aggressive and going for plays like that?
Definitely, like schematically, I think it just makes it hard for an offensive lineman, all types of movement, you know, and just the attack mindset definitely would lead to more takeaways and turnovers, things like that.
Do you like the 3-4? Do you think you fit better?
I like it. I wouldn't say I fit in it better, but I could definitely play it. I think I could do well playing either.
Did you change your kind of body composition in the offseason to gear up for the faster pace?
I definitely lost a little bit of weight, and yeah, my body fat went down a lot, but I feel like stronger and faster than I've ever felt, so props to the strength coaches.
How much would you say you lost?
So like 8 pounds.
Okay, so what are you now?
Like 270.
What's it like working with Coach Vince? Like, what's his personality like as a coach?
He's very upfront. I like that a lot. Just communication. If he has an issue, if you have something that you're not doing the way he wants you to do, he's going to tell you right away and help you fix it immediately and just communicate with you and be straight up.
How do you think it is, an advantage-wise, having a defensive coordinator, which is a defensive line coach? Does that have any kind of impact, you think?
I think so. He coaches all the positions, so he'll coordinate the defense and he'll just go through film, and as we're in the meeting, he'll coach the guys up and give people coaching points and everything, not just the defensive line, just all over the board.
What's it been like for you going out there with the pace, not only fast plays, running on and off the field, stuff like that?
It's definitely been a lot more tiring, but I feel like Coach Wintrick has definitely prepared us throughout the offseason to be able to get through it and work and strain.
How have you liked coming out here with kind of the new way you guys are doing things?
It's been great. It's been a lot to get a hold of, but it's definitely been great. Just taking on the new challenge every day, you know, just tackling the day. It's been pretty good.
What's been the biggest challenge to get a hold of? Just the amount of stuff that you have to learn?
It's definitely the tempo at which we do it. It's a lot faster than last year, so I'm just trying to get a hold of the speed, and I feel like once I get a hold of the speed, I'll be good.
Did you change your conditioning in the offseason in preparation for that tempo?
Yeah, the new strength staff definitely had us running a lot longer distances, so to get us accustomed to this type of practice style. So I feel like that set me up. I just got to get used to it.
How does your role change, if at all, with the 3-4?
Well, last year I was playing more of a 3 technique, but I guess in the 3-4 system I'm playing nose, so like a 0. But there are also other defenses where we play different shades, so it's not too different, but it's something to get a hold of.
How are you physically? Have you gotten bigger, way more than you did from last year?
Yeah, I've definitely put on some weight, good weight. I think, you know, the strength staff really has us lifting a lot, so I feel like I've really gained some size.
How much you weigh?
295.
you think that's good for playing nose? Would you like to get maybe a little bit bigger, or is that good for you?
I feel like I could play nose at 295. You know, I played some nose, but in the four down system last year, and it was nothing too much for me, and I weighed even less, so I feel like I'll be straight.
You guys have kind of a different mentality this year on defense. The word we keep hearing is violence with Coach Ogbasi and Marcus Moore the other day.
Yeah, Coach Vince definitely makes that a key point in our strikes. Just the way we play, he just wants everything to be violent. So that's the mentality we have to take when we hit the field.
Is that a good way to kind of think of yourselves as you try to bounce back from last year, which was kind of disappointing on defense? Just having that violent mentality like you guys turned into.
Yeah, most definitely. Just more aggressive. You know, I feel like that would definitely help us on defense.